with a smile on my face. I'm floating on a cloud to win.
Welcome to the Revitalize Hope webpage. This is Reggie Matters with RMV Gene, and thank you for joining me today. Hey, I really want to ask you to please hit that subscribe button down below. Also, leave a thumbs up or thumbs down, leave a comment. Let's have some open dialogue, or if you got some suggestions for new topics, let's talk about it. But today, I want to talk to you about the side chick and back pocket guy. Because a lot of people are falling into this role and they may not understand why they've been put in this role. And also, is it fair to be put in these roles as a side chick or back pocket guy? Now, there are different definitions for side chick, okay? Side chick, of course, I'm referring to a woman. When I say a side chick is usually when a guy is dating, he's with someone else. The side chick is somebody that maybe brings something a little different to the table than the person they're with. Now, it doesn't mean that the side chick has to be this, super, sexually active type person. Now, she may do more when it comes to being sexually active. That could be a reason. She could be more street, which he may not have with the current person that he's with his real person that he's with. Or, she could just be a little more outgoing, a little more wow. And he may like that. So that's why he has a side chick to kind of entertain that part of his life. But the side chick never gets the full attention. She never gets the full commitment and loyalty of the person that he is actually going home to every night. The side chick adds spice to his life. That's what she does. She adds a little bit of spice when it gets boring over here. Okay? So that's what the side chick does. You're not the number one. You're not the number one. You're not. Now, you may feel like you're the number one. You may be told that you're the number one, but you're not. You're not even close. You're not even close. You're just an extra. When things get crazy over here, I need a release, I need a break, let me go to the side chick. That's what the side chick is. Now, for the back pocket guy, the back pocket guy is a man who is you're not really dating, but you have this relationship with this woman, okay? And basically, she has a guy that she's with, and he is her number one. He is what she likes. But just like the side chick, you are sort of the same, you're in the same boat as the side chick. You may be providing something that maybe he doesn't provide. Maybe a little more roughness, maybe a little more quietness. They may be so outgoing and just crazy, want to do everything. And she may kind of like kicking it with you because you bring that sort of peaceful, relax at home, Netflix type vibe. And that's what she wants, but that may not be what she has. So she gets that with you. And it's the same thing. Maybe sexually, you're doing things that she likes that he's not doing. But you're bringing something to the table. You may be a little more street than the person she's with. He may be really corporate. You may be really street. Or it could be the other way around. He could be really street and you could be really corporate. And she sort of likes that. But the thing about a back pocket guy, and this goes the same for a side chick, you are basically you're what do you call those things? When somebody jumps off a building and they want to land on something soft, you're that padding. Put it like that. You're the padding. When things get hectic or something happens with the side chick or the back pocket guy, when they fall back, well, that's you. You're the padding that's supposed to catch them, comfort them, but you are not supposed to expect that it's going to go any further than what has already gone, because that's it. You are the back pocket guy. You are there when I need you. If I want to pull you to the front, I may, but highly unlikely. You're just a back pocket guy. You're convenience. You're the side chick. You're convenience. I may let you come to the side sometimes, in a few moments, but you're never going to be that number one. because that's not why I brought you in the picture. So, do I condone anybody being a side chick or a back pocket guy? No. And I'm gonna tell you why I do not agree with this. When you put someone in the position of being a side chick or back pocket guy, now don't get me wrong, some people may like it. They may like that part of a relationship because there's like a commitment, but no commitment. They may like the fact that there's no real true obligations. There's no real true expectations. But what happens when feelings start getting involved? Because if you're leading this person on to say, well, you know what, I'm with this person, I know you feel like the side chick, I know you feel like the back pocket guy, but it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It just means that, you know, when things, you know, one day I'm gonna be you gonna be the one. And the truth is you're not. You're not gonna be the one. So don't put yourself in that position. I don't condone it. I don't like it. I wouldn't like to see anybody in that position, especially if you don't want to be in that position, because people have a way of playing with words to make it sound like there's a potential, there's an opportunity, like, you know, they're just waiting on something to break, or they're just trying to fix something, and then it's going to be all about you. It's not going to be all about you. Because you know what? They're probably fighting for that relationship. And even if they got to take a break from you, they're going to take a break from you to make that work, especially if they feel like that is a better suit for their life long term. Because if you got somebody that's corporate, that's dating somebody street, yeah, he may like the street side of you. And it's the same thing for a man. You know, you might be dating a woman who likes that little rough side of you. But you know what? If she's corporate or he's corporate, they're going to feel like, you know what? I like that little roughness because it's different. I like that little hard mentality, but it's not going to fit in my corporate environment, especially if you got somebody that's serious about trying to move up the ladder in life, trying to make connections in the business world. You know, if you're talking about somebody who's seriously trying to be in a real corporation and CEO, VP, president, you know, they're not going to bring a roughneck around. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, no woman is going to bring a guy like that around. Pants sagging, gold teeth, you know, talking all hoodish. They're not going to do that. So if you're the back pocket guy that's like that, face it, you're not going to get that. You're not. Because number one, you're probably not going to be accepted by her friends, some of her family members, especially if they are pretty much, you know, uppity. They're going to tell them, keep them aside, dude. Keep making my back pocket, dude. Just have your fun with them. And it's the same thing for a woman. If a guy has you as a side chick and he's a corporate guy, he's not gonna take you into that world. If you're a woman to feel like you and you cuss and you from the streets and you represent the streets and you're gonna be the person you are, here comes a bus. I am so sorry. Here comes a bus. And they feel like you're gonna be they feel like, you know, they're gonna stay the person they are and be the person they are. They are not going to change. Then you're gonna have to face the facts that this is somebody that is never going to take you in their true world, because you're not going to fit in, and they know that, because they now have to deal with the fact of how their peers are gonna see you, and they feel like the way you act, if you have that street. And it doesn't mean that you're rude or disrespectful, but you may be just blunt. You may just be vulgar. You know, they want wine. You might want real alcohol. You know, you want Tanqueray and all this stuff. So if they're not going to make you their number one, because they can't take you into that part of their world that financially supports them, because you don't fit in, and they don't want it to appear that, you know, that is what they're bringing into their company or their organization. So, you know, I know sometimes people get lonely. I know sometimes people feel like, you know, they want somebody in their life. You know, they want someone to share things with and do things with and create memories with. But don't play the role of a side chick or a backseat guy. Because I'm telling you right now, and like I said, I don't judge anybody. If you feel like that's what you want, by all means, boo-boo, do what you do. But if you're somebody that's looking for more, and you want something that's more tangible, you want some end results that's going to produce a more healthy family life, a healthy living environment, then don't be a side chick for nobody. You hear me, women? Don't be a side chick for nobody. And the same thing for men. Don't be a back pocket guy for no woman. It doesn't matter. Do not be a back pocket guy for any woman, because you deserve better. Especially if you're trying to do something with your life and you're trying to make a difference in your life. Why would you want to waste your energy, waste your time, waste your emotions, and just be put on the back seat? Holidays really can't be spent with you. Birthdays, they got to spend the birthday with somebody else. Then they may give you a little time the day after or the weekend after. You're always an after effect of what happens in their life. Nothing primary is with you. You're not the ultimate result of happiness. You're just a moment. That's what you are. You're a moment. So don't allow yourself to be placed in that position with anybody that your emotions are getting strung around and thrown around because somebody's telling you that, oh yeah, one day, oh yeah, one day. And you have to remember something, that people who are looking for an escape from their world will tell other people anything to keep them in their world superficially. They will tell you anything. It doesn't matter if they know it's gonna hurt you, if they know they have to backtrack on it. It's like somebody telling you I love you and I want to be with you, but they really don't. They're just saying, I'm gonna tell it to it now and it ain't never gonna happen. I'll deal with the consequences when the consequences come. But that's how some people are. Some people do not care or respect the fact that they can hurt other people by the things they say and the things they do, by their words, their promises. And nobody wants to be put in that position. If you've been hurt before, that's not a good feeling. So if you're out there looking for a side chick, try to make it work with the person you with. Tell the person, whatever you're looking for in a side chick, tell that person you're with that, hey, you would like to try it or something like that. Talk to them about it. But don't make somebody something with the expectation that they're going to feel like this is where I'm going to stay the rest of my life. When she don't want to give it up, oh, he just comes to me and I give it to him. I can't celebrate birthdays with you. Oh, I got to wait to call you. I can't really talk to you right now because it's her time. So I got to wait for my time. And it's the same thing with guys. When she needs money, oh, she's on the phone. She's calling you. She's bored with him. She gives you a little bit. Then all of a sudden, she's feeling entitled to more of your physical aspects of your life, your physical properties, but she don't feel that you're entitled to her emotions, to her heart. So why? I don't understand, why would you want to live your life and give away so much of you for someone who wants to give so little of themselves? It is a sad place to be. It is a hurtful place to be. So with that being said, you got a good idea now what a side chick is and a back pocket guy, but you got to remember there's no one definition for a side chick, because it all depends on the individual, what the individual has at home that he may see in another woman. And like I said, it could either be, well, it can be a man or woman, but the back pocket guy or the side chick, they can either be street, bring a little roughness to the relationship, or they may have the street and the roughness at home, but they want that side person to have a little more reserve, a little more laid back, a little more romantic, cuddling. So they're getting that part, but they don't want to let go of what they got at home. So that tells you that they don't really value you in the first place. Your time is not truly valued. Your emotions are not truly valued. What's valued is the person that they're with. because, you know, they're valuing them so much that they're keeping you on the side and the secret, but they are getting the priorities and you're just getting what's left over, if anything is truly left over. So, and here's the other thing, you know, you have to remember that if somebody is with somebody else, whether they're married or dating, and they are making you the second person, the side chick or the back pocket guy, think about this. If they have chosen somebody else to be their first, the person who they want to be with, who they say they're in love with and all this stuff, but they want you to be the side chick or the back pocket guy, who's to say that they don't have two back pocket guys? Who's to say they don't have two side chicks? Who's to say that you're the number 2 side chick or the number 2 back pocket guy? So you got to keep that in mind, because just as easily as they're being with somebody else who that's going home at night saying that I love you and you're my world, and then they're coming to you and telling you how special you are, what makes you think that they're not telling somebody else the same thing they're telling you and the other person? You could be not, and you might be thinking that you're one of 2 and I got a chance. You might be one of 4, one of 3, one of 5. You just don't know. Why take that chance? Why risk your health over stuff like that? So, with that being said, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long, but the thing about it is, I just want you to really consider the fact that really value who you bring into your life, and more importantly, value yourself. Don't let anyone talk you into being a second party, getting leftovers from somebody else, especially when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your emotions, and when it comes to your time. That is about you. That is yours. You can't get that back once you give it away. So make sure that you bring somebody in your life who values you, who wants what you want, and who's going to be dedicated to you. That's not going to have you playing an extra role in a movie. You want the lead role, and you want to be the lead character, and you don't want anybody else filling those roles but you. So with that being said, thank you for joining us, and also don't forget to check out the Simply Straight Talk podcast, and I promise you I will do a more in-depth discussion about this on the podcast. The podcast, I got way more time, so I will do that. But thank you for joining us. Please remember to subscribe and come back, and don't forget to check out the website. So once again, thank you, and as always, revitalize hope in yourself and somebody else. I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Now I know some days you may feel blue, Lord. Trust in your greatness to see you through. Don't look back, it's not the end. Give life your best, and I know you can win. You see, as a friend I'm here for you. You should know that. As a friend I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, the breeze of love. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, calm and gentle from above. Na na na.